meeting with the man who accused him to hook up, but denies forcing him to participate in a threesome. And he says everything.
We got to stop telling people, I don't care what you do on your own time. Because we do care. Kim is lying.
Distributing with the one who blamed him to attach yet denies compelling him to take part in a three aggregate. And he says each we got to quit telling individuals, it doesn't really matter to me what you do individually. 'Cause we really do mind, Kim is lying in a stunning turn that's sending swells through the NBA and Hollywood. The same rapper, 50 Penny, has released a hurricane of debate around Dwight Howard's glaring non-attendance from the ball court. This isn't simply one more game story. It's a sizzling mix of VIP embarrassment and mystery high-stakes parties, where the sparkle of Tinstown veils a hazier, seriously enticing universe of murmured reports, and Prohibited takes advantage of how frequently I got labeled in it. I'm certain you all got labeled in it too, so we got to discuss Dwight Howard Oak. I'm G to make an honest effort yet Mace. First of all, shout it out, and he has a remark about the outrages, encompassing Dwight Mace, known for his sharp words. And No Limit's demeanor didn't avoid revealing insight into what he sees as the genuine explanation for Howard's NBA break. We got to quit determining what you do in your very own time doesn't have anything to do with me. It does, my man. It is important, Mace, strongly expressed on the game's syndicated program. What will be his remarks light hypothesis, proposing Howard's confidential life, possibly overflowing with shocking occasions. Maybe the way into his flow-proficient limbo, despite your good faith. It makes a difference. And that is the very thing we got to initially get going. By saying like you here adding fuel to this searing story. Are murmurs of Hollywood's most restrictive gatherings, rich cryptic social events, where the tip-top of the tip-top unite. Supposedly, these gatherings are a blend of high-profile superstars enjoying the extreme. And the untouchable could Dwight Howard, once a titan on the b-ball courts, presently be a standard in these stealthy festivals of abundance and extravagance time. Are you gay, brother? Is this what you need to discuss? No, I would rather not discuss that, brother, while we talk. While subtleties stay tricky, the simple idea adds a layer of interest and secret to Howard's now perplexing story, portraying a game star conceivably caught in the puzzling snare of Hollywood's secret nightlife. The idea of gatekeeping in Hollywood, where one's vocation direction can be essentially affected by their association and activities inside tip-top circles, is notable in an industry where who you know can be basically as significant as what you know gossipy tidbits about Howard's participation. At select clandestine Hollywood gatherings allude to a captivating convergence of sports and diversion. Tip-top, since what individuals do in their room that is between them not be guaranteed to valid yet anyway. These supposed affiliations can be a situation with two sides, while being part essential for the inward circle can open entryways, being the subject of tattle, can similarly as fast close them a scene on account of PD's own cook's claim over sex parties, which was covered by TMZ. Even claims can create an enduring shaded area over one standing the culinary expert, asserted she was exposed to provocation, and denied additional time, highlighting how allegations, regardless of their veracity, can discolor notoriety's Dwight Howard circumstance isn't extraordinary. When seen from the perspective of VIP culture, anyway, moving concentration to another unmistakable figure, 50 Penny, uncovers an alternate point of view on the complexities of Hollywood's party scene. The rapper and business person has been vocal about his perspectives on the select and frequently disputable social affairs in media outlets, especially pointing fingers at Diddy for being a focal figure in coordinating such occasions. 50 Penny has long communicated his dislike for what he sees as exorbitant revelry at these top Hollywood gatherings in different meetings and virtual entertainment posts. He has straightforwardly scrutinized these occasions, frequently depicting them as shut parties principally for men, recommending a cryptic and perhaps outrageous nature. His statements portray a secret world Inside the VIP circuit one that cultivates a culture distant from the public eye, as per 50 Penny Diddy, isn't a member yet a vital orchestrator of these social events, purportedly driving the charge in what the rapper suggests are ethically problematic exercises. Considering this Dwight Howard's dilemma doesn't shock 50 Penny, the ramifications is that Howard's similar as different VIPs might have been brought into the charm of these restrictive clubs, possibly prompting a discolored standing correspondingly bits of gossip encompassing Jamie Foxx, especially those indicated in the TikTok video, including interviews about puffy quiet mystery parties, show the way that rapidly stories can twisting and affect public discernment lodging shooting this. And it's a pool party that is crazy on the video, which included sections of Fox examining these gatherings, represents how even the simple notice of a VIP in a questionable setting can light a firestorm of hypothesis. And I turn upward, and I see Dr. Ruth. I couldn't say whether you know who that is woman. These gatherings, frequently covered in secret and plushness, are the stuff of legend where the tip-top of the tip-top assemble away from according to the general population and the media, as per insider murmurs famous people like John Stamos, Katy Perry, and even game stars, for example. Tiger Woods have been seen at these confounding Saras like venturing into a different universe. An insider mentioned obscurity, shared an existence where the typical principles don't make a difference. And everything is more serious. I had like 2 record bargains, right, Mom? And they needed your butt. Definitely bits of gossip whirl around what transpires at these situation stories of sumptuous displays, luxurious exhibitions, and unreasonable guilty pleasure. Illustrate a reality distant from daily existence. You haven't seen extravagance until you've been to one of these gatherings, a source profoundly installed in the Hollywood scene trusted. It's not just about flaunting abundance, it's tied in with encountering something so elite, so one of a kind that it feels supernatural. Anyway, these social affairs are not without their portion of contentions and embarrassments, murmurs of wild conduct, risk, amusement, and an intermittent brush. Would the law have added a layer of interest and reputation to these occasions? What occurs there stays there. And for good explanation, commented a long-lasting Hollywood insider, a portion of the things I've seen would cause a stir-he with it. That is you letting him know, like, definitely I'm prepared, and afterward, before you know it, you get welcome to the party with the hello. Is the man pressing your hold up accessing these gatherings is similar to finding a brilliant ticket. It's not just about being rich or renowned, it's tied in with being essential. For an extremely select gathering, you can't simply purchase your direction in, it's about who you know. And all the more significantly, who confides in you. These aren't parties, they're an entryway to the internal sanctum of Hollywood's influence players. Assuming that I washed the entryway and him, and a man ran out exposed. And I said that I ain't no one let me know that I saw that myself. The ramifications for Howard's profession are complex in the NBA, where picture and notoriety can be basically as vital as ability. The buzz around Howard's supposed participation at these subtle social events could be a situation with 2 sides. On one hand, being important for this internal circle could offer concealed benefits, associations, open doors, and a put him on the tip-top. On the other, it gambles with distancing him from more concern, moderate fragments of the game's local area, possibly influencing group signings, and supports how much, so that you've had individuals pondering, did Dwight Howard merit being left off the best 75 rundown? Dwight Howard, a power on the court, finds his vocation at an unstable crossroads. The mix of ability and debate that encompasses him is entirely expected in the realm of VIP sports anyway. The particular idea of these tales, recommending a secret, maybe not so breathtaking side of Howard's life, could be especially effective. Why, for heaven's sake, do you or anyone care who on earth I invest my energy with? Mama's remarks, however disputable, shed light on an implicit truth in the NBA and Hollywood. What occurs away from public scrutiny doesn't necessarily remain there. and can significantly impact a player's profession. Direction Howard's non-attendance from the NBA, regardless of his unquestionable abilities and experience, brings up issue questions. Is it a simple occurrence? Or is there more going on, caught in the trap of Hollywood mystery parties? And the notorieties they can represent the moment of truth. Despite these twirling bits of gossip, Howard's reaction has been a mix of rebellion and a call for security. His assertion: individuals who realize what is happening in my bed, understand what in blazes is continuing, and how I manage it. I don't got to let no one know where I put my wood. And since you all need to get to it, says a lot. It mirrors a craving to keep up with a limit between his own life and public persona, a difficult accomplishment in the period of tenacious media examination. Howard's rejoinder to the charges and reports, stating the ridiculousness of the allegations and excusing them as simple hypothesis, features the intricacy of exploring popularity. His words, that ain't no one business. Where I put my yalla to understand what individuals doing in their room, or who they screwing with or laying down with you are odd mirror.